Hello dear students, welcome to Axiomaticos. This video is the part of the solution series for IIT JAM 2020. We are here with this problem 25. It's a problem of integral calculus. So let us have a look. Let S be the part of the cone. So we have a cone and S is the part which is in between these two planes. Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 1. Then the value of the surface integral. So what we have to actually calculate, we have to calculate the surface integral. Now what we are given with? We are given with a cone. So the first step to solve this question will be to draw the figure for it. Alright, so the first step will be drawing a figure for it. So we have a cone, Z is equal to x square plus y square. Now the cone Z is equal to x square plus y square looks like this. Alright, it will go for infinity. It will not stop. So we have a cone like this, Z is equal to x square plus y square. Now S, the surface S is not the cone, it's actually the surface of the cone which is in between Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 1. Now what is Z is equal to 0? Z is equal to 0 is this xy plane, alright. So in between these two planes, the xy plane and the Z is equal to 2. So this is our Z axis, this is our x axis, this is our y axis. So let me draw Z is equal to 2 over here. Let us say this is Z is equal to 2 plane. Alright, you got your figure. So the cone which is in between these two surfaces, which is in between these two planes, the plane Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 1. So let me draw that region with a different color. So you have this region, alright. Okay, always try to wait a second. Okay, so always try to draw a figure by yourself. Don't use any calculator in order to understand it. Try to feel it, because otherwise you will have issues, always issues with three-dimensional geometry. Alright, so try to draw figure with yourself. I can show you the calculated figure animations, but it has no purpose unless you have your feelings of drawing all of this. So this is the cone that we have, and we want to integrate your integrand on this surface of the cone. I hope you got it now. Alright, so now let us move back to the integral what we have. So we have this integral. Integral is I is equal to x square plus y square ds. Now generally we have dx dy here, but right now we have ds. ds is a small part of your surface. Now what we know after studying integral calculus, that this ds is nothing else, it's 1 plus zx plus zy squares dy dx. Alright, so we know that ds is equal to this. What is z here? Z is the surface that is given to you. Got it? So from here we can calculate zx as well as we can calculate your zy. So firstly, see what is z. Z is under root of x square plus y square. Therefore zx, what is zx? A partial derivative of z with respect to x will be equal to this. I'm not going to explain this part, that why partial derivative is this, because that will make this video very long. So zy will be y over under root of x square plus y whole square. I hope you all understand all of these. It's a basic differential calculus. So now after putting it here, what you will get? You will get ds as 1 plus x square by x square plus y square plus y square by x square plus y square. Got it? Now if you will take LCM, what you will get? You will get just root 2 because the numerator and denominator will be cancelled out. Alright, dy dx. So finally I proved that your ds is root 2 times of dy dx. Now it's a double integral, nothing else, not difficult at all. So you have this x square plus y square dot root 2 dy dx. Now it's a double integral, therefore what you can do, you can project this plane, this surface on the xy plane. This is your xy plane. All right, so if you will, let us say, if you light a torch over here, then what will be the projection of this surface? The projection will be a circle. Are you getting my point? Circle of what radius? The radius of this circle is same as the radius of this circle. So see, what is z here? Z is 2. Therefore by putting z is equal to 2 in this equation, you will get the equation of this circle. It will be x square plus y square is equal to 2 square. That means the radius of the circle is just 2. So now why I am doing this? Because I want to use polar coordinates. Now because it's a circle, so I can place x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta, and z is equal to okay, so x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta, and we know that if we substitute this, then dy dx is what? R dr d theta. These are the three substitutions that you always have to remember. Now just place this in the integral I. So it will be, what is x square plus y square? It will be r square root 2 r dr d theta. So see how easy is this integral. Now just try to put the limit. So your radial vector is moving from 0 to here. At this place z is 0, sorry not z, r, radial vector r is 0, and at this place r is 2. So you have limits from 0 to 2. Now if you want the whole area, you have to revolve this vector to 2 pi, angle 2 pi. So 0 to 2 pi. So it will be r cube. That means it will be r4 by 4. So what is r4? r4 by 4, and the limits are from 0 to 2. 0 to 2 pi root 2 d theta. So you will get 16 by 4, that's 4 itself. So 4 root 2 dot 2 pi. I think you are getting this, or some problem, we have some problem. No option is matching. Let me check my calculation part. Alright, so I forgot. It's not actually, z is not 2 over here. I forgot, it's 1. So your radius of the circle will be 1. That was my mistake. Radius of the circle will be 1. So you will get 1 over here. Alright. So if you are placing 1 over here, then you will get 1 here. So you will get 1. So finally in place of 4, you will get 1 by 4. Alright. So it's actually equal to pi over root 2, I think. So that means B is your correct answer. So we can now mark B is correct, C is incorrect, D is incorrect, and A is also incorrect. Got it? So thank you.